Hello and welcome back to Man v Film. It's time for January announcements from Eureka already. We're getting to 2026 and there is 3 announcements here, of which I've not really looked at, but I'm kind of excited about a couple of them. So let's just dive in and see what there is to offer. So we're going to start here with a film that I haven't seen in years. I haven't even thought about it in such a long while. 1799, released on the 19th of the 1st, 2026, is Larry Cohen's 1981 horror Full Moon High. 4 years before the release of Teen Wolf, and the same year that saw the release of An American Werewolf in London and The Howling, Larry Cohen, the maverick independent filmmaker behind the cult classics It's Alive and The Stuff and The Ambulance, took a werewolf to high school in Full Moon High, a high-energy horror comedy homage to the teen-orientated genre pictures of the 1950s. The year is 1960, and high school football star Tony is living with his father, conservative CIA agent William Walker. Their relationship takes a turn for the worse when Tony accompanies the colonel to a diplomatic trip to Romania, where he is promptly bitten by a werewolf, transforming the teenager into a monster. Upon returning to America, Tony's newfound curse causes his behaviour to spiral out of control, and he's forced to leave his small town behind. He eventually returns 20 years later in 1980, but a marked side effect of his curse is that he doesn't look a day older than when he left. No matter how much the world has changed, Tony is forever a teenage werewolf. All at Once, a loving tribute to teenage monster movies of the 50s, a genre parody in Mel Brooks style, and a political commentary on the rise and fall of the American culture. Full Moon High is one of Larry Cohen's most madcap and idiosyncratic movies. Eureka Classics is proud to present the film for the first time on Blu-ray. So we get a new O-card slipcase. We have a limited edition booklet. It's a 1080p presentation. We have the uncompressed LPCM audio, English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing, a new commentary by Steve Mitchell, director of 2017 documentary King Cohen, archival audio commentary with director Larry Cohen and moderated by Steve Mitchell, Growing Pains, a new video essay on the history and the evolution of the teenage werewolf on film by werewolf expert Kaja Frank, Today's Teenage Werewolf, an interview with film writer Michael Doyle, and original theatrical trailer. Now, I'm all in for this, and what I'm really excited about is what other Larry Cohen films are we going to get? Are we going to get that amazing 4K of Q, the Winged Serpent? Is it going to make it into the Masters of Cinema series? We can but hope. Next up, we have King of Beggars, a Stephen Chow film. It's been a while since we had one of those. I think I've seen this movie at some point. It's available on the 26th of the 1st, 2026, and it is $17.99. At the dawn of the 90s, following a decade in which Hong Kong martial arts cinema was dominated by Jackie Chan and Sammo Hung, a new superstar emerged, Stephen Chow. Chow rose to fame as the star of both Fight Back to School and Royal Tramp series and King of Beggars, a comedic take on the story and famed martial artist and folk hero So Chan. So Chan is naturally gifted martial artist, but lazy, unmotivated, and spoiled by his wealthy parents. He is forced to make something of himself when he falls in love with Yu Shang, a prostitute who agrees to marry him in one condition: that he enters and wins the upcoming Imperial Martial Arts Tournament. So Chan only hopes to win Yu Shang's hand in marriage, but entering the competition soon leads him to become embroiled in a bitter feud between the famed Beggar clan and the corrupt government official Chi Mo Ki. A beloved character previously played by the likes of Yoon Seo Tien, Lau Kar Leung, Philip Kwok, Chow Yun Fat, Gordon Liu, So Chan, popularly known as Beggar So, was a legendary master of drunken boxing who lived during the late Qing dynasty. Vividly brought it to life in King of Beggars by a star on the rise in Stephen Chow, Eureka Classics is proud to present the film on Blu-ray for the first time outside of Asia. We have a limited edition O-card slipcase, limited edition booklet. We have a 1080p presentation from a new 2K restoration. We have Cantonese audio, and we have an English dub. We have new English subtitles, new audio commentary by Frank Jen, Beggars and Tramps, new interview with director Gordon Chan, So Chan and Stephen Chow, new video essay by Gary Bettison, and the original theatrical trailer. Now, I watched the trailer on YouTube, which I suggest you do as well, and looks fun. And next, we are on to Cloud and Charisma, two films by Kiyoshi Kurosawa, who already has Creepy, Journey to the Shore, Cure within the Masters of Cinema series. So I am excited about this. It's numbers 337 and 338. A revered auteur noted for his deliberate pacing and haunting methodical style, Kiyoshi Kurosawa is the celebrated filmmaker behind a string of modern classics, including Cure, Pulse, Tokyo Sonata, and Creepy, which Tokyo Sonata is also in the Masters of Cinema series. Collected here are two more great works by this master of psychological cinema, Charisma and Cloud. Charisma follows Goro Yabuki, an overworked police officer who leaves his job behind after he fails to resolve a hostage situation, resulting in the deaths of both a high-profile politician and his captor. Reeling from this incident, he seeks the solitude in the mountain forest, where he finds himself at the centre of a conflict over an enigmatic tree that the locals have named Charisma. In Cloud, factory worker Ryosu Yoshi quits his job to pursue a new career as an unscrupulous online reseller, becoming increasingly ruthless as he turns profit from desperate customers. Eventually, though, those customers have had enough of being ripped off by Yoshi, and they go looking for him to exact their revenge. Made 25 years apart, Charisma and Cloud illustrate the singular vision of one of Japan's most talented working filmmakers. We have a new O-card slipcase, limited edition booklet, and to this limited edition set is Cloud, only available in this edition, so it's going to go quickly. These just happen with Eureka, so it'd be important to get a pre-order if you're going to get this one. You have 1080 HD presentations of both films across two Blu-rays, original Japanese audio, English subtitles revised for this release, new audio commentaries on both Charisma and Cloud by Jonathan Root, and Cerebral Cinema, new video essay exploring the world of Kiyoshi Kurosawa by Japanese cinema expert Joe Hickinbottom, and original theatrical trailer. So there we have it. I can't believe we're talking about January releases already. I'm kind of excited. Like I love the kind of schlocky cinema of Full Moon High. That's great. Easy to watch. King of Beggars, not a problem. It's one of those, again, easy to throw on and watch Stephen Chow kind of films. I do generally like the guy, so it should be interesting. Cloud and Charisma is probably my standout releases from this announcement. I'm really interested in getting more Kurosawa, and I cannot wait to check them out. Particularly as Cloud is a limited edition film. It's only going to be about for a little while, so I need to get my hands on that. I'd love to know your thoughts on these announcements. What jumps out to you? What makes you excited? Are any of them making you excited? Any you are picking up? Let me know in the comment box below. As always, there is more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. In the description box below are links to Patreon, membership program, manvfilm.com, always in which you can support me. Thanks for watching. See you next time.